Hey everybody, Drew here from Pella Cars. Excited to bring you guys this 2011 Toyota Camry. It's all the way up from Maryland, so it's super clean underneath. It's got 178,557 miles on it. It runs, drives, feels like new, but it does have some cosmetic flaws, so I want to point those out to you in this video so there's no surprises when you show up, because of course photos don't show the flaws very well until you're right up on them. So first and foremost, the paint. The sun has definitely faded the paint. It doesn't shine. Today's kind of a cloudy day, so this isn't as helpful as it would be in the sun, but this definitely doesn't shine like a new car. It's shiny, like if you could see like my reflection and all of that, but it doesn't have that super bright shine like a typical black car would if it was brand new. And the bumpers, being polyurethane, faded much worse than the metal, so definitely that to be aware of. And there is some, I don't know if it's like acid rain or what, but there's some like dull, almost like splashes, and the front bumper has plenty of road rash from like stones and stuff. They say that's a good thing because it means all its miles are highway, but it's of course not a good thing when you're standing here looking at it. You can see all the little stone chips, so just want to point those out to you along with that scuff on the front bumper. Moving along the side, it's evident that somebody rubbed up against something. I'm not sure if you could see like my boots in the picture. You wouldn't notice that if you just glanced at the car in a parking lot, but it's definitely, not. You could tell that the paint's a little damaged right there from it too. Definitely rubbed up against something on the side there. Moving along the back, there's a couple light scratches in the back bumper, and again, same thing. The paint, it fades differently on different materials. So the metal, that's steel, not aluminum, that paint is relatively shiny, and it might even be able to be polished. You can kind of see how there's like a little bit of a haze, but at the same time you can clearly see that it's reflective. The bumper is a little bit, again, more dull than the rest. While we're back here, that is extremely clean underneath. This is a 14-year-old car almost. It was made in June of 2010, according to the sticker in the door, in Georgetown, Kentucky, actually. And a Rochester car would just be totally rusted out. You could see in the photos, I'll show you again here if I can, but like if you look at like the brake lines and stuff like that, and at the exhaust, just absolutely wonderful condition. These cars last a really long time, but they certainly don't last if they rust out. So back seats in excellent condition. Carpeting, it's funny, that actually looks worse on my screen than it does in person, but definitely some discoloration in the carpeting. And there's like a stain from somebody's heel or something there. And again, that actually, it looks a little, that's a good thing. It shows up pretty well on camera because it doesn't look quite that bad as I sit here and look at it. But seats are in perfect condition. And in the trunk, it's the floor mats, and they're in exceptional condition, except that little wear spot right there, which is not through. But these are in great shape. The trunk floor, the mat is in great shape, but the trunk floor is a little bit wavy because it's just a piece of press board that is the trunk floor of just about any mid-size sedan going back, way back, probably 70s, 80s. But it's just like a composite material that if it ever gets, something heavy on it, or if it gets wet, it can warp like that. So there's that. Inside, no odors or anything like that. It definitely wasn't a smoker's car, and it looks like they didn't even really eat in it. They definitely drank coffee in here. That's like a burn mark on this. This is almost like a painted finish, and there's a scar there from a coffee, like a ceramic coffee cup that was in the microwave. All very clean in here. A little bit of delamination in the mirror, which is unfortunately super common with modern cars. Older cars, not so much, but I'm gonna take you guys for a test drive. It drives, again, like a new car. Absolutely wonderful. So this has the upgraded 2.5 liter 4-cylinder that came out for 2010, and a 6-speed automatic that used to only be with the 6-cylinder Camry. But let me get my seatbelt on here for you. It's on a side road here, so not too worried, but there we go. As you see, it just sprints up. I barely got on it. It only went to about 3,000 RPMs, and it just sprinted up to 60 miles per hour. Hands off the wheel, hard on the brakes. As you see, no shakes, no shimmies, no pulls, nothing like that. And again, that 6-speed automatic with that more power, dual variable valve timing, 2.5 liter 4-cylinder, it feels like a V6, and it gets better gas mileage than the old 2.4 with the 5-speed automatic. You know, the engine's not working as hard and there's more gears, so just fantastic. I mean, you don't know you're not driving a V6 until you know, floor it, and then of course there's just not as much there, but it sprints up to highway speeds beautifully without, you know, working hard or making a lot of noise. We'll do that again here for you. Just barely to 3,000 RPMs, and I'm picking up speed more aggressively than average and than I normally would. So wonderful car. Anyways, I'm Drew. I hope this video was helpful. If you want to buy this car online, you can through www.pellacars.com. We can ship it anywhere in the country or even out of the country, but that's complicated. Or, you know, we would love to meet you in person. So you could also set up a test drive that way, or just call 585-771-0111, or you know, again, through the website, www.pellacars.com. And hey, if this video was entertaining or helpful for some other reason, like general car shopping or just entertainment, we'd appreciate a thumbs up. It helps the internet know that it's good content and it's helpful information for us. So thank you. Take care. Bye.